What is going on YouTube? It's Mr. Corey Breeze, also known as Mega Breeze, and today I'm going to share with you one of my personal bad games. I repeat, my personal bad game. This isn't up to my standard. So as you can see, my total wins so far, 734, total losses 237, win-loss ratio 310. My best streak at the moment is 101. So in my opinion, I want to get my win-loss ratio higher. I want to get to a 5 or a 6. It is possible. My kills, 23,338. Deaths, 9,494. My kill-death ratio is a 2.46. You see the assists. You see the accuracy. My best kill streak is a 30. And obviously, that's my kill-death ratio last 5 games. So, like I said, in my opinion, all those stats I can improve on because I like to become a better player. And so, this gameplay I'm going to show you, it's not up to my personal standards. Even though we did win, I always want the victory. You know, I had a bad game in my opinion. I repeat, in my opinion. Okay? So this game I'm going to show you, it's headquarters on Nuketown, and it's pretty much a bloodbath. So let's get into it. Alright. So obviously I'm doing this from theater mode. Let me find myself out of the other 12 people. And there we go. So as you can see, I'm using MP5K with the silencer and extended mag attachment. Anytime I play Nuketown, I like to come up to here, and my repetitiveness, it gets the best of me. So that will happen, because most people know a lot of people like to go up to that spot, and that guy, you know, his judgment paid off. You know, he caught 2 people. So, but my perks: Scavenger Pro, Warlord Pro, and Marathon. And I should have got those guys, but it didn't happen. So this game right here, it really showcases 2 things. How much of a bloodbath headquarters can be, and also when you don't play up to, I won't say your standards, but when you get out of your zone. And you'll see throughout the gameplay, I make a lot of mistakes. You know, I still do get kills, but I don't play up to my Corey Breeze standards. You know, what I mean by that is, you know, I like to rush and I like to camp. You know, to me, I like to have a good mix of both things. And a lot of times, because, you know, I didn't just calm down and just say, you know what, just play your game, I got frustrated and I was making a lot of dumb mistakes. You know, mistakes that I normally wouldn't make. You know, mind you, Nuketown is a small map, but I think the game's been out enough that most people know how to play Nuketown. And there's other team as well, they knew how to play it as well. We had played these guys in the previous match, and we beat them, but it wasn't an easy victory. You know, they put up a hard fight. So I knew on Nuketown, I mean, it was going to be another bloodbath. So keep in mind as well, I do fast forward through the video a lot. When I recorded this from theater mode, it didn't record the whole game. Like, I didn't rage quit, but for some odd reason, you'll see what I'm talking about towards the end of the game. But and eventually, as you can see, I switched my weapon loadout because I should have done that a long time ago. But the weapon setup I was using at the time, it just wasn't working for me. You know, and sometimes, you know, you just got to do that. You know, whatever weapon or the weapon class setup that you have, if it's not working, you know, switch it up. So right now, I'm using Hardline, Sleight of Hand Pro, and Scavenger. And I should have had on Flat Jacket, but I wasn't thinking. So I'm getting my hopes up. I'm like, yes, almost got it, and it stops. And I get killed. So it happens. Like I said, on a small map like this, and the guys who were playing, you know, they weren't taking us lightly. We weren't taking them lightly as well. So, but me being the team player that I am, I'm still trying to get to the headquarters because I like to win. You know, who doesn't like to win? Games like this, they're really fun, you know, because the opposite team, they're not going to stop. And obviously, we're not going to stop. And we're going to get our bad boy, and we can't be stopped. Yes, that is the corniest thing I've said so far, but it happens. I'm a corny person. But like I was saying, you know, games like this, they're fun, they're competitive, and, you know, it gets your adrenaline going, and you're communicating with your teammates, all that good stuff. And, you know, it's just, you know, they're fun games, you know. So I come back up here. I put my motion sensor down because I know that UAV blocker, it was going to go away eventually, and I get blown to smithereens right there. So it really didn't even matter. So as you can see, I mean, headquarters is a 15-minute game mode, and so we're 5 minutes into this game, and it's 25 hourly to 0 their lead. So as you can see, I mean, these guys are putting up a hell of a fight. Most of the guys that you see that were shooting, if they're not rocking flak jacket, they're rocking Ghost. And you can tell when they're rocking flak jacket just by their character avatar. They have on a flak jacket. So simple as that. So they do capture that HQ. So everybody's trying to get over there, stop the HQ, all that good stuff. And, you know, when you play Nuketown, right here, this is a very bad mistake. If you see my radar, my teammate was behind. All my teammates were behind me. It was no reason I should have ran out there like that. Because the only place they could have spawned was right where they just spawned. And like I said, on top of Nuketown being a very small map, you know, it caught me right there. And as you can see, I mean, the spawns are flipped in a second. And that's what just happened right there. And, you know, you get shot in the back. You do get frustrated. And like I said, this map and plus this game mode, you know, I got frustrated, you know, kind of quickly, you know. And I wasn't playing my normal game that I like to play. And it cost me, as you can see, because I was just making a lot of just not dumb decisions, but, you know, decisions looking back at it, it's like I shouldn't have been doing that. You know, I could have been doing this a little bit differently. So there are a couple people to the back of me, a couple people to the left. So as you can see, the spawns are kind of, we haven't really flipped the spawns in our favor yet. So that's what we're trying to do at the moment. And I think the most I get is maybe a 4 kill streak, the Napalm kill streak. And so I come over here and I just drop. And like I said, I mean, this game that I played, I mean, these guys were in it to win it, literally. And, you know, they put up a really, really good fight. So I try to come up here, try to camp out a little bit. I caught 3 people right there. So like I said, at this point, I'm trying to really zone a little bit, camp a little bit, because, you know, that whole me rushing at the time, it just wasn't working. And like I said, you just got to know when, you know, when to rush, when not to rush. And obviously it paid off because, you know, you got the HQ captured. So sticking my head back out, I should not have been right there, because someone's going to always be in that window looking across for someone else in the other window. So they do get the HQ destroyed. And coming up, I'm using the dual mag attachment. I should have had extended mags. And if I would have had extended mags, I would have got that guy as well. But, you know, I'm not knocking extended mags. You know, it's one of my favorite weapon attachments. But I should have had extended mags in that particular point right there. So, got my UAV, and it paused for a quick second. All that good stuff. And, like I said, my screen turns white, and I just die automatically. I just see the light, and I die. So, I should have switched to my flak jacket class so long ago, it's not even funny. But like I said, it's not that I was frustrated in the sense of, you know, I was mad, but sometimes, you know, you really don't think about things, you just go on autopilot. And that's what this thing was. It was like, you know what, I'm kind of having a bad game in my opinion. Like right here, like how did I not get that guy? You know, it happens, and then I get dropped, but, you know, it is what it is, you know. And so sometimes when you go on autopilot, anything you do on autopilot, you know, I don't mean just video games, but I mean anything in your everyday life. You don't think, and you know, you make not so smart decisions, and so that's what's causing me to have this game that I'm having. I think the entire time I was on autopilot. I was just, you know, so content of trying to like preserve my kill death ratio. It literally cost me my kill death ratio. Because I'm not gonna lie, you know, sometimes you get spoiled. I won't say playing bad players, but some people who just, you know, maybe they're having a bad game, you know, they're taking advantage of it. And that's what's happening right here. I'm having a bad game, in my opinion, and the opposite team, you know, they're taking advantage of that, which is not a bad thing. That's what they're supposed to do. So, as you can see, I mean, I've dropped, what, like 2-3 times in the last 2 to 5 seconds. So, I know a lot of people on YouTube, they don't post their bad games, but, I mean, I really don't care, you know. Once again, as you can see, looking up, it was too little too late, because I was kind of looking around the corner for that that thing. Oh my goodness, I can't even think of that thing. This is crazy. The thing that just killed me, I can't even think of what it's called, but I was looking for it, I couldn't find it. So I dropped down right here, and I catch this guy, and then look at this. This is like some Matrix stuff. I'm super slow, my screen's turning white, and I still catch that guy. So that was a pretty cool moment. But nonetheless, screen turns all white. I'm going to go see the man upstairs, and I get caught. I get blown up. So what happens? So right now it's 80-30. And like I said, these guys, I mean, they were putting up a hell of a fight. And right here, I'm going to drop again in a second. Because they pretty much had the spawn, you know, they had us trapped. But I think that since that recent patch, you can't really, it's kind of hard to get spawn trapped. So they just flipped us out, and that's what happened. So come back upstairs and, you know, really trying to, you know, just zone these guys out and everything. Because, you know, they were playing smart, as you can see as well. I mean, they had a UAV jammer up a lot. So a lot of people rely on their UAV. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. You know, you don't want to rely on it too much. But they knew what they were doing. And so I think I get caught. Woo! Right on the face, man. How much crazier can it get? You get a Semtex thrown in your face. So it is what it is. But like I was saying, these guys, they were putting up a hell of a fight. A really, really good fight. And I think I wrote these guys a message afterwards, like, you know, good game and whatnot. Even though I was getting my booty tizapped, you know, it happens. So why I switched back to the submachine gun, because I think at this point I was like, dude, every time I'm hitting these guys with this assault rifle, like, it's not hitting them. So I was like, well, let me switch back to a submachine gun. Submachine guns aren't my thing. I can't use them. I've been trying to use them, trying to get better. And I caught one person out of the 3 I shot at. The other 2 were just assists. So it is what it is. But I'm not a big person on submachine guns. Some guys are. AK-74U, yada, yada, yada. I don't really think it's overpowered. Is it overused? Yes. But, you know, I won't necessarily call it overpowered. It's just a damn good weapon. But I'm not going to knock somebody who uses it, because that's not my thing at all. I can't use those. So you really want to see that too much from my gameplay. But you see that? I mean, like, I'm just getting smacked up left and right. It's just, it just wasn't cool. So yes, I got the victory. I'm still happy about that. You can hear me smiling. But at the end of the day, you know, we all play to have fun and have good games. And definitely I have fun, don't get me wrong. But like I said, I also want to be showing people, like, I do have bad games as well. But this video is coming to an end. And so I just want to thank you guys for taking the time out to watch my videos. I appreciate that a lot. Please rate, comment, subscribe. You know, let me know what you want to see. And pretty much this video ends with my digital self just laying on the ground. But nonetheless, this is Corey Breeze, also known Maker Breeze. And you guys have a great day. And thank you so much for watching my video. Peace. Oh, I forgot to tell you, or even say it, but I went 36-41. That was my final stats. So thank you so much for watching my videos, guys. And you guys have a good day. Peace.